Okay. I'm here. Oh man. Good morning. Whew. It's a delayed morning for me. I see Susie Q, it's only me, Jared Morrell. It's right, Friday the 13th is here. It's a social construct though, so I don't know how much it actually means, but it's fun. Apart from whatever nonsense gets done today though, hopefully nothing too wild, but you know, that's outside the scope of the stream. Lisa Bella, Andrew Walters, Bear in the Garden, RJ Wertheimer. Good morning. Stephen Friedman, Sue Pitchford, Kevin Hawthorne, John David. Good morning. Yeah, I got out very late today because of Comic-Con later. At least I'm still planning on it. I had to send out some work emails because I knew I wouldn't get a chance later. And I also think these are emails that require a response, so I wanted to get them in people's inboxes. Pretty sure that's a planet. People's inboxes, not the lens flares. You know, first thing in the morning, so when they open their inboxes this morning, it'll be my email first. Anyway, figured I'd do that, but that took longer than I expected. And of course the baby got up early, so I tried to keep her busy until Mrs. Commuter got up. She heard the baby crying a little bit though, so she was awake anyway. But anyway, that's the current story, so that's why I'm a little late. I'm also going to try to make the stream a bridge today because I am planning on going to Comic-Con and hopefully getting there by around noon, New York time, noon, Eastern, to do another stream. So we need to get to where we're going right now ASAP so I can get done what I got to do in my abridged work day and then go. I could have just taken a personal day at this point, but I figured I could get it all done. Anyway, let me see what I've missed. I think I've missed a lot. Wendell, Travis, Karen. Good morning. Oh, it's telling me he was born on Friday the 13th. I guess, how do you like, since the Friday the 13th doesn't happen very often, how do we like commemorate? What would you call like the anniversary of this? It's not really an anniversary, you know what I mean? Robert T, Matt Kavari, RK8 or Arcate. Good morning. Am I dressing up? I don't think so. We might go back on Sunday with the baby and maybe we'll dress up as Frozen characters. I don't know. Swanky like Sean St. Elena's here. Good morning. Yes, Ron, will do. Some Friday the 13th references. Social constructs? All right. Richard, good morning. TH, good morning. Darius in Poland, good morning. Gerard Sudan, good morning. Andrew H, good morning. Colleen, good morning. Alexandra, good morning. The cars are turning, so we're going to keep going. Cat Yellow Ranger's here. I might have missed you before. Good morning. Gita, good morning. No, this is normal time. Normal brightness for this time and for this date of the year. Oh man, hold on. I'm scrolling around. Colleen, Stex, yep, 2. Planning on it anyway. We'll see how Comic-Con goes in terms of service. Some people have been saying Verizon service has been getting a little worse. We'll see. I do have a T-Mobile SIM in here. Maybe I'll try out the Speedify again. I think that's what it's called, and see if it works any better. Joseph Cardillo, Mark, Sandra, Steve Parker, Andrew likes the bridge workdays, me too. David Hamill, Ibrahim, Pat Waters, Stephen Averill. Looking forward to it too. I'm dressed up as an NYC walking streamer, gimbal and all. With liberty and gimbals for all? Is that in the Constitution or something? The Pledge of Allegiance? I don't know. Anyway, Jancy, I remember where you're from. We can't say it though, because I get it wrong every time. Paul Carney, is it Kearney or Carney? Good morning. Remy, good morning. I'm still scrolling. Oh, that's right, you were in Boston. Yeah, didn't go to Saigon Social, but you posted pics on Discord. Oh, Stex. Good reminder. I'm embarrassed to say it. I feel like I haven't been in the Discord in a long time. Oh, AK had issues going live. Was he? I know he said he was going to possibly get rid of AT&T as a streaming service. I think he has like essentially all the big ones, and he felt like that was the one that was least consistent for him now. Yes, the WBPA. They're also having computer issues. It had a wobbly. Is that another Aussie term that I don't yet know? Michael George, good morning. I can pronounce it either way. Oh, okay. I like the flexibility. Zabar Dobro Utro. Okay, I think I'm caught up for now. I think I'm caught up. Wow, this place is really purple. We don't normally take 3rd Avenue down, but I think I will today. Just because I'm not going a little extra out of my way. A lot of times we go make like a wide loop. That's why I go as far as the West Village, sometimes even the Hudson on Fridays. But today I think we're gonna stay on the east side and just try to make a more direct path to Seward Park for a slightly abridged stream. Apologize in advance. Delta Foxtrot, hello. John Burke, hello. But it's necessary if I'm to stream later at the Comic-Con at an acceptable time. Is it cold? Asked Zabar. Cold? No. It's comfortable. It's like in the mid-50s, good walking weather, and still have enough time after the stream to record. I prepared my special charging setup for my 360 camera and my regular Pocket, DJI Pocket 2. I was really hoping the 3 would come out, but it's not. I'm thinking I might actually keep the audio of the 360 camera inside the 360 camera and not use external audio. That's what I'm thinking. I may just, because of the annoyance I get with trying to match up the streams, I may just keep it 23rd Street internal. I think they might have better sound than the 360 1X2, whatever it's called, but we'll see. Exposed Investigations, hello. Chuck the Wobbly, wow, these are interesting. Oh, tossing toys out of the basket. Chuck the Wobbly, my goodness. I'll never understand your prison speak. No, kidding. Everything I say in jest. I did get the Pixel 8 Pro. It came on Wednesday, as FedEx promised. First impressions, I like the screen. It's very bright. It still gets warm. I don't know. I know this. You have multiple reports of reviewers saying, oh, it's not as warm as it was before. It is just as warm. It throttles more. I don't know. It's definitely warm when it does even simple tasks. I think it also could be my thick case holding in extra heat, but I have a cheap Amazon one until the Peak design comes in. That's the one I'm waiting for. It actually just shipped, so we'll see. FedEx was on time. They came within their window that was estimated on FedEx Delivery Manager, so we got it all accurately. Even though they did some sort of weird tracking with the Beamster, with it going backwards. Ah, it makes sense, Michael. Sean, it makes sense. Makes sense. We're near a police station on 21st Street. In fact, that corner across the street where Spectrum Mobile is used to be a Blimpie. Used to be my favorite Blimpie because this car just does not know where the white lines are. Because they not only sliced your meat, but you also could refill your soda cups if you sat down to eat there. So it was nice. Oh yeah, and the temperature sensor, whatever, I mean, is it called, it's a temperature sensor in this case, because it's not like a, or did you just call it a thermometer? I don't understand it. Oh, why did they include this? My thought is they had a bunch of leftover sensors from like some sort of other devices, like a Nest or something, and they just decided, oh, we gotta do something with them. So they shoved them in Pixel phones. Because there's like 110% chance that it's not going to be in the Pixel 9. It's one of those things where they just had a bunch of sensors, they needed to use them, and they just shoehorned them in this phone. There's not even FDA approval to use it on people yet. So we're thinking it has something to do with, I'm thinking it had something to do with like leadership. This smells like a leadership decision. Like they were pushing for it. They kept saying, oh, you know, COVID, we got to get a thermometer in here, a temperature sensor. We got to do it no matter what. And like they couldn't be dissuaded from it. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like a leadership push that could not be stopped. Anyway, what did I miss? Peter Bradfield and Birds Are Here. A 13th wedding anniversary is lace. Interesting. Oh, Hanema is Dutch, and that's it. Oh, so that Beemster cow is something. I thought it was just like a random marketing thing, but see, I'm learning all these new things by having folks from different places. Not sure why he's on the sidewalk, but there he is. Bob Doyle, Jess Run Spin. Yes, we did pass by 7-Eleven. Probably two 7-Elevens now, technically. Happy Friday. Jeffrey Phillips, good morning. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Andrew Horton, good to see you. Yes, you can't use it on humans because it's not FDA approved or whatever approvals they have to get yet. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from trying to measure your temperature, but anyway. Oh, is there an eclipse? Is GPT making stuff up because GPT doesn't know about current or future events? Man, they tore up all of 3rd Avenue. They really have been doing a lot of road work here in Manhattan. 34th is torn up. That's very good, Victoria. See, it's a social construct that Friday the 13th means anything negative anyway. So it is what it is. But I'm glad the successful surgery, regardless of when it was. Noah, good morning. Beemster's a huge thing in North Hollywood. Oh, okay. The grass is high quality. Oh, that's interesting. Like, see, now you're getting to like these nuances of cattle herding and dairy production that I wouldn't have thought about. So I'm still glad to learn new things. Almir with a $20 super chat. Have a great day. Thank you, Almir, for the support and for the well wishes. Hope you have a great day as well. Very much appreciated your support over the years, I can even say now, which is wild to think about. Lights are all red, but everyone's just doing what they're doing. Lights are red in all directions, if you could see. There it is. We gotta wait for at least 3 cars to pass before we go. Total Eclipse tomorrow. Some of the Space Nerd channels you watch are streaming it. Ah, okay. Is it visible from anywhere near me?
Be there around 9:30, 10. Prepping the Starbucks sign now.
I guess it's prepping the Starbucks sign. 6:51 a.m. 6:52 a.m. 53 degrees. Let's see if I can sneak this way. Hup. And I did. Oh, the light's green on 14th Street. I wonder if I can make it. 15 seconds left. I don't know. I probably don't need to rush it too much since we're already doing a more abridged pass, but I think I can make it. I still haven't tried that Korean barbecue, but I'm closer to K-Town anyway, so I don't know that I would have to go out of my way. Ah, not a full eclipse though. You heard a robo voice? Oh, no, that was just a guy who may have some vocal cord issues talking to his colleague on the phone. Utah's gonna get a total eclipse. I don't know that we ever had anybody specifically identify themselves as watching from Utah before. If anybody's here from Utah, please stand up. A path of totality. That sounds so ominous. I understand it's eclipse astro speak, but still. Aquaman 2 should be big at Comic-Con? All right, I guess we'll see. Jim Barrows, good morning. Happy Friday. Karen Williams, good morning. Don't worry, Friday the 13th, social construct, I'm not concerned. I'm more concerned about people, what people will do because they think it's something of significance. not because it itself means something supernatural will happen. You know what I mean? Because I mean, how long have Friday the 13th have existed in the grand scheme of how old the world is? A speck, a blip in the space-time continuum. Because before we didn't even have Friday the 13th before the current calendar system. And that's what, only a couple thousand years old, if less than that, if anything, right? Any hoodles. Yes, Comic-Con tickets are sold out. I had a friend who needed to get rid of an extra Saturday ticket because their friend could no longer go, and they were able to sell it for double the price they paid for it. So there's a market for these tickets, which is not good in terms of future and scalping, but they've done pretty well in terms of limiting people's purchases, because otherwise scalpers would scoop up all these tickets. Is Friday the 7th supposed to be lucky? That's up to you. Well, watching the stream bring good luck, also up to you. Make your own luck. So I won't really see much over here. Mojave, good morning. I'm waiting for the taxi. He slowed down significantly. There's an H-Mart over here too. There used to be I can't even remember what it was called. They still sell tickets on it. I mean, they used to be able to. You used to be able to just walk right in and buy tickets. But they all sell out in advance now. I think Thursday was the last available day for a while. Sunrise Market used to be over there on the second floor. That closed. Stefan was very late today, but we had some things to take care of at home, and the baby woke up. Usually I'm out of the house before the baby wakes up on these commuting days, but not today. Unless you meant you're late, which is okay. As long as you made it. Any hoodles. Yeah, daylight's coming. Remember, we would have started like 20 minutes before this time, so it would have been extra dark, but I think we're all right. Passing by St. Mark's now. Popular nightlife spot. Not much going on here now. Yesterday was Thursday. Some people find that to be the first day of the weekend for partying, but maybe not everybody. Fielder's Green, a good morning. Betty, Nicolas. Good morning, good morning. Jay Blue's coming for New York Comic Con. I'll be there later this morning. But hopefully by 11:30 or noon if I can. No guarantee just yet. It all depends on how fast I take care of the things I got to take care of. We'll see. Holly Schuler, good morning. Maki, good morning. China Lace, good morning. It's Jeep Wrangler. Anyway, in case you were wondering, I do have the Pixel 8 Pro flat screen. It is there. Probably true, Ron, probably. Vashti, good morning. Glad you're enjoying. Yep. There are a lot of comparisons between the backpack I got, the Peak Design Everyday, and the McKinnon Nomadic. But I feel like that one is geared even more so for camera gear. And I don't really have proper camera gear, I just have a bunch of small cameras and a gimbal. So it's not the same. Although I feel like a proper DSLR on a nice gimbal is probably the next step in terms of recording regular videos, but I don't know. Phoebe's Grill. I've seen those Ray-Bans. I think they have other recording glasses too. Like I think Snapchat had glasses. Nova's here, Stormzy is here. What makes it a pro? Random software locked features. That's what makes it pro. Just Google decided. It has, I guess, one extra camera lens too. I'm gonna cross over. Maybe I'll even go towards Lafayette. I don't know. Hey, Bowery Market is like this little collection of small collection of food. I think one of them's a sushi place too. I thought it was anyway. I don't know. I'm not dressing up today. We might do a family dress-up thing. We'll see if everyone is doing all right on Sunday. What are these? Some small sunflowers? Huh. Across the street here, give you a better view of this luxurious firehouse. I call it luxurious because they have such a wide street to pull out their fire engine. It's also a pretty fancy Great Joe's, which is a nice area. How can I pronounce that? Let's see. Hold on, I gotta slow down for this one. Frigatriskaidekaphobia. Frigatriskaidekaphobia. No problem. Frigatriskaidekaphobia. Frigatriskaidekaphobia. Okay. Kurt, the same ones that don't want Volvos. There's a matte Range Rover. See, I don't know. I feel like this show scratches too much. That car's got the boot. If that's your Range Rover, I'm sorry. Well, you probably should have paid your tickets. Probably shouldn't have generated so many to begin with. No, she actually went last year. It's Comic-Con. I was reading a Reddit thread about fear. Someone said the fear of palindromes is like palindrome backwards or something. I don't remember. Something funny like that. Or the word itself is a palindrome. Levain cookies are on my right. Right next to a newer Los Tacos Numero Uno. Is that an unfinished drawing, advertising, painting, whatever? I think it is unfinished. I see a scaffolding or painters, whatever, near it. I'm blessed with many talents. I could use a few more. But thank you. Make a quick cross here. That's a nice sound. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Andrella's made it. Your computer is no longer wobbly. I didn't use that right. I know. Oh, Timbuktu, they also have. Oh, they're closed. When I was doing some backpack research, they also had a backpack that was kind of recommended. But then again, you know, why would you go to Timbuktu when you have the entire world of REI right next to you? So maybe that's why they closed. Well, let's go on Mulberry Street. RJ's heading out. Thanks for coming in. We'll be at Comic-Con later if everything goes to plan. That's the plan anyway. Oh yeah, that one I cannot say. Fiddler's Green. There's like a lot of consonants together, and I don't know how to manage them. Martial Arts Family Studio. Quiet. Hey, isn't the last season of Cobra Kai supposed to be coming out soon? Refrushaka Lekstonia? The longest place saved in the English language from town in Wales. Yeah, there's no way I'll pronounce that correctly. It needs to be on one of those YouTube pronunciation channels where they just say the word correctly like 3 times. A few early morning pull-ups with a backpack. Not bad. I would go to a full dead hang though. Technology troubles and a bad mood before that makes the technology troubles like exponentially worse. Photos from New York City. Good morning. I don't know what I just said, but good morning. Ali from Iraq is here. I might have missed you before. Yesterday was the first day of Comic-Con. I think they start, I don't know, actually Thursday's a full day, or they used to start Thursdays as the first day of Comic-Con, but like it wouldn't start until later in the day. It would be like a half day. And Friday used to be the first full day of Comic-Con. I don't know if that's changed. Toby Lou, good morning. Alfred Hitchcock was born Friday the 13th. Fidel Castro, really? Samuel Beckett. The Olsen twins, uh-oh. Thursday might have been by invitation only, but I think a Thursday you could buy regular tickets Thursday this year, and you could buy 4-day passes, so I don't think there's any invitation. It hasn't been like that for a few years. That sounds familiar, but it's been a few years since that was a thing. Mel DeBell, good afternoon, good morning. Susie marks all of the above. When it's a partial eclipse, it's a little moony. All right. I wonder if they're cleaning or doing something else. Got their cherry picker out. Boy, I can't figure out exactly what they're doing yet. I'm assuming cleaning some stuff from the outside. I mean, it used to be Fiddler's Green. It used to be. I feel like now they capitalize on people going as much as they can, spending as much money as they can. So, Photo's making a big pot of coffee for us all. I'm ready. That shark is drinking beer. I've never seen a shark drink beer. Until today, anyway. It's a nice playground, but I don't know how I feel about those new jungle gyms with the netting. I feel like looks interesting. They're picking cherries. Some nice October cherries. I don't know when cherries are actually ripe for the picking. Frankie's good. Good. Yeah, was Elizabeth Olsen is the one that's been kind of in the spotlight most recently, with like the Marvel movies. Thirsty shark, yes. And if it's an Australian shark, it'll be drinking Foster's. I think they had badge pickup as early as like Tuesday this year. And I think now they also, I don't know that they have proper will call. I feel like you had to pay for shipping no matter what when I was buying stuff this year. I don't know. I'm still kind of sour that they denied my professional app this year when they didn't deny it the last 2 years. Allie's here, good morning. Yes, I am excited for Comic-Con. Hopefully nothing derails the plans of me going there. But I'm not taking a train, so that should be less chance of that then. Louisiana. G, good morning. Figo. Il gelato italiano. Patches and pins, what is this, like children's stuff? No, it looks like socks, a lot of socks. Maybe gift socks. We're on Mulberry Street. Everything here is as it usually is. A few weeks after the end of Feast of San Gennaro. Norel posted some Australian animal encounters. That probably means, I mean, we don't usually post like morbid things. Like, I imagine Australian animal encounters end in death 110% of the time for the people. drop bears. What do you call toilet snakes over there? Or shoe spiders? The Phillies are filling things up. That's good. Ooh, look at this ATM. I would love to use it. I like how safe it feels using these kinds of ATMs. There's a 5% chance it's a harmless koala. Only 5%. That pickup truck is just taking the shortest path to its destination. The Cannoli King is here. The King of Cannolis. But kings aren't voted on, right? So he could have named himself the king. Ali, morning. For those green, Australia has no large predators except for Swanky Laxer. He's their most fearsome mammal. Although some of those kangaroos are quite menacing too. Platypuses? Platypodes? They have spurs? I did not know a platypus has spurs. Duck-billed platypus, the abomination of the animal kingdom. Well, not really. It's more like a Frankenstein's monster of the animal kingdom, I guess. I don't know. Australia's kangaroos and NYC has right. Imagine NYC was overrun by kangaroos in the same quantity as rats, but like the full-size kangaroos, not wallabies or something ridiculous. Ah, they're playing my song. Saltwater crocs. I don't want to see them. At least not in person. The males have poisonous spurs? Interesting. Really? Fiddler's Green? That's interesting. Sarah Paramore made it at the perfect time. Kangaroo discussion. CJ McRobbie's here. Made it for the wildlife chat. That's right. This whole scaffolding looks kind of scary. Is it me or does it look like it's a little bit like leaning over? I'm hoping it's like somehow attached to the side of the building because right now I am not confident in that scaffolding. Crocs at the beach. Not your thing. Ambrose has fought a kangaroo before. Yeah, the mammal laying eggs thing I knew. It's one of those very interesting facts. That's why I kind of called it the abomination animal. And they're just adding to it, so hopefully, I don't know. It does curve the corner, so hopefully there's some stability gain from there, but that's not really gonna stop this side from going if it ever does. Hopefully it doesn't. Everyone's running red lights. Croc on croc action. Yep. We are on Canal Street. There's the rest of that scaffolding. They are actively bringing stuff up and building a little mini scaffolding in front of the windows. Jason Freeman ate a mammal egg omelet this morning. Can you eat platypus eggs legally? Are they like endangered or anything of that nature? And if they're not, can you eat them and live? First Republic branding still exists apparently. I don't know when they're going to actually change over to Chase, or if they'll just stay open as like a subdivision and keep the name. I don't know. Only one mammal lays eggs, and that's the platypus as far as I know. Freeman's in a masticating phase. When are you not? Hup. Johnny Wilkers, happy Friday. The 13th. Bush's baked beans and instant coffee. You gotta mix them together though, for efficiency. Why not in a row? You gotta eat their eggs. Is there a specific reason? Did I miss it? No cars, let's go. Hip, hip. We're on Mott Street, which we take frequently when we go on Fridays. Echidnas lay eggs. Oh. I didn't know that. Really? Oh, they are protected, just like the block. That's what I asked before, if they're endangered. Nobody answered me. You just said you don't eat your eggs. I'm sending to the MTA. The drop bears are extra endangered, right? You don't see them until they, like it's one of those things where if you encounter a drop bear, it's the last thing you ever see. That's why they think they're not around anymore. Because nobody lives to tell the tale. Somebody put the ATM letters in the back of that. ATM. What? Oh, it's a radio. I'm planning on streaming from Comic-Con, hopefully later in the morning if I can do what I gotta do. I'm hoping I can do what I gotta do, have an abridged day, get some lunch, and then stream by like noon, hopefully. That's the current plan. Angelito, good morning. Angelito Fuentes in the Philippines. Lunch from where? Nothing fancy. I might just grab like some Taco Bell or something fast just to get some fuel in me because I haven't eaten breakfast. So I'm not eating for the purpose of enjoyment today. I'm just gonna refuel and hopefully get to Comic-Con ASAP because I'm gonna have a big day there. I gotta do a live stream first if the service will allow. See, Happy Go Lucky said you got bad cell reception there. So that's what I'm worried about. I was able to do streams last year and the year before. I think because you were there early enough and there weren't that many people yet. But like, will that happen this year? I don't know. So we'll stream for as long as we can. And then if it all falls apart, I'm just gonna go to recording my 360 and my 4K video. Vegas a Walk Sean has made it. Did I say it already? I don't know if I did. But now I did for sure. Comic-Con could be a business expense. Well, that's an interesting point. I don't know that I've ever listed that. The problem with the way YouTube sends money or the 1099, we asked our tax guy. Apparently YouTube sends it as a royalties thing. And when it's a 1099 but listed as royalties, you can't like bill any expenses against it. What is that? What is that thing? Anyway, so you can't treat it as like a regular 1099 that you could actually do all these deductions and whatnots. It looked like some sort of a spider. A Friday the 13th bug. Got him. Oh, it's okay. Another. Happy Go. Is your booth? Remind me that if you would like to tell me the booth number, let me know. But is it in the above area on the ground floor? Or is it in that basement section? Because a lot of times I don't even bother streaming in the basement because I don't trust the reception. On top of the multiple people there, like there's even less chance I'm gonna get good reception in the basement. Oh, you're on the main floor. Even on the main floor you had better. Oh no, I remember that north end did have wonky service for streaming even last year. Like when you get all the way to the end there, things got a little funky. Especially if I went into that other building with the conference rooms. Millennium Bug. City Gay, good morning. Moon is here, good morning. Some of the markets are here. Setting up. More set up than usual, I think, because we're a little... Actually, no, because I didn't take the roundabout approach, we're actually doing pretty good on time. That's why I've only... in like 45 minutes, we're already over here. I like when celebrities show up to Comic-Con, but wear a costume, and you don't know who they are, and they take a bunch of pictures of the people, and then afterwards, you find out when they reveal it. The Jack Kirby Museum, booth 4539. For Happy Go Lucky. I'll have to remember to try to find you. If I don't find you on the live, I'm sure I'll catch you in the recording because I walk up and down every aisle when I do my recording of Comic-Con. That's my final walk. I'm gonna have to empty my backpack to only the necessities for streaming and recording because I think some of the extras are gonna make my back a little uncomfortable. I gotta walk around for like 6 hours. Crazy Disneyland Tanya's here, good morning. Going to Comic-Con later today. Following Michelle, good morning. Will I dress up? No, not today. Yeah, reviewers were saying things like Pixel 8 Pro has better battery and all that. We'll see. I don't know. Right now it seems about the same to me as the Pixel 7 ever since Android 14. That update seems to have improved battery a little bit. My Deadpool friend was there yesterday, and I didn't know what he was doing, but I found out after the fact. A lot of times he has a different costume for every day. He may still have the same one, so if we see him, we'll know. But yesterday he was Mr. Bean in the episode where he got the turkey stuck on his head, and he was that version of him. So hopefully we catch him or a different costume, but we'll find him one way or another. He's there every day usually. Oh yeah, does Disney do anything fancy for Friday the 13th? It's a social construct, I know, but I'm sure these big corporations will try to capitalize and monetize. I think we should be able to, yeah, there we go. I don't know if I can get a video. Let me see if I can find something. Because I still want you guys to see it in case we don't run into him. So let me see if I can find it. There it is. I don't know if you could see. Naboul is here, good morning. In the south of France. Southern France, south of France? Southern, south of France. E. Blake, good morning. Daryl is here from Chicago. See if you can find Jason Freeman today. Rebel's about ready to go walk to the Javits Center. Nice. Yeah, I'm going later. The Comic-Con stream for me, as long as everything goes to plan, will start around noon, hopefully. Yeah, his name on Instagram is Rethink Cosplay. I don't know that he's posted anything about that yet, but that's his name on Instagram, Rethink Cosplay. You can see all his prior cosplays as well. Southern, south of it's the same thing. Same name. Still in the French Riviera regardless of what we say. Yeah, because when you're in Soho here, right? You're south of Houston Street. But it doesn't mean you're on the south side of Houston Street. It means you're in a neighborhood that's located south below Houston Street. You like how I use that as my example? Like, that neighborhood has not existed as long as Southern France has. The Jenga building is not in front. Oh man, they put up these Link NYC towers over here also. Look, I mean, this is just like, it's like an abomination. Look at this thing. Potato, patatas, Link NYC, Pink NYC, whatever. The Javits Center, Swanky got stabbed. Oh no! New York's not safe. No, I'm kidding. A tourist and tripped. Yeah, a lot of our battle scars are accidents that probably could have been avoided. Lower East Side map. I don't know why somebody's got to mess with these maps too. Draw some nonsense on it. It's supposed to offer free Wi-Fi, and I'm assuming the bigger baton-looking ones offer faster Wi-Fi, or 5G, or whatever they offer. I should, Peter. I also was thinking about going as Lex Luthor from Smallville, Michael Rosenbaum, in like a white suit. I don't know. Someone just peeing on a tree over there? I don't know, man. Let's see if my picnic tables or metal benches are open. Let's see. I think they are. And the exercise group is out here too. That's good. Let me go to our little picnic area. And I think it's still, there's still a threat of rain, I believe, tomorrow. So another weekend of rain in New York potentially. Yeah, very fast this morning. You were having some tech troubles in the beginning, but I mentioned that when I came out this morning, I was late myself, and I want to be here as fast as possible, so I can get to do what I got to do at work, and then get to Comic-Con later. That's the big thing today. Could go as the walking commuter. If only somebody would recognize me. Yeah, I think Action Kid and NYC Walking Show. I don't know. Is Action Kid going this year? NYC Walking Show was there last year. We saw him on Saturday. I mean, that's the big day to do a recording. Saturday. That's like the, I feel like that's the, if you're only going to go one day to Comic-Con, Saturday's the day, just because I feel like it's known to be the biggest day with the most people, the most cosplays, the most intricate ones. Yeah. and rain starting noon, 80% chance. So hopefully we get to Comic-Con early enough that we can avoid the rain ourselves. Oh, a bunch of chat just came through all at once. Why? Why did that happen just now? Huh. I have the new phone. Oh, another stupid thing happened with this phone. Okay, so I was on the beta before, on the Pixel 7 Pro, and I found this clock face that I really liked. Excuse me. And apparently, when I restored on the new phone, it took that as a customization and tried to restore it. But because I was on a later beta version than the Android that came with this, the clock wasn't there anymore, and it broke the entire lock screen clock customization. I had to find this ADB command, and I had to utilize like ADB software with my phone on a computer to delete the customization for the lock screen clock, and then I was able to set a different clock that actually exists. So if you have a weird thing like that where you do get the Pixel 8 and you run into customization issues in the lock screen because you came from another Pixel, you know, there's always going to be some little like Googleisms. Maybe this is why Google never sends me anything, because I complain about things too. But this happens a lot with Google, where they release something and the user base is the beta tester. Anyway, I mean, think about like video games, right? When you bought a cartridge for a Super Nintendo in the 90s, that's it. You're not getting any updates. I mean, sometimes if you remember, if you were into like emulators and ROMs at all, they would have released like multiple versions of a cartridge later on if there were really, really bad bugs. But for the most part, it was just one version of the cartridge, and that's it. That's all you get. Now you get games, you get DLCs, you get day one patches. You know, you can release unreleased products that are not even in early access. Now I'm really going on a rant. That's the best IT solution, Whodad Dave. Turn it off and on again. Works like 80% of the time. And if it doesn't, then that's when you start really to worry about identifying a cause. The screen is so much nicer though. But like, look at this thing. Why is there a thermometer on this app? And then you have to like, there's all these instructions. You got to place the sensor on the back of your phone within 2 inches of the object. So I'm going to measure this cold table. The table is 52.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Amazing. But then, like, you actually have to select the right category for whatever shiny metal or matte. This is kind of a matte metal. Let's see if that makes a difference, because I'm trying to take a picture of the table. 43.5. I guess it made a difference. Like, I mean, I guess it's something, but there's 100% chance it's not going to be on on the Pixel 9. I'm saying it now. There will not be a temperature sensor on the Pixel 9. Hey, Fred. Oh, Action Kid already did it. Oh, he was there the year yesterday. Is he going back today, Action Kid? It's to check your Starbucks coffee so you can't sue them. Yeah, Whodad Tape, who knows? A joke from Norell, if you're feeling cold, go stand in the corner, it's 90 degrees. Not bad, right angles, those are the kinds of angles I like. Does it actually make calls? You know, have I made a phone? Yes, I have made a phone call on it, it worked. Well, let's get to 300 likes, then we'll be satisfied, and then I can go. I should go as Action Kid. I actually don't think I have any like plaid pattern shirts. Oh, Actions Kid's going to be there all weekend. Okay. We might run into him then. All right. Well, I probably will run into him. If not today, then maybe tomorrow when I'm there with friends. We made it to 300. Nice. All right. So let me go do what I got to do at work in my abridged work day. I'm already at 93%. Remember, well, you can see me in the reflection. Sorry. If anybody's looking at me right now, I probably look completely wild. Oh, Narelle did a membership gifting, the lottery. Thank you, Narelle. Welcome, Jennifer. Yeah, so I'm going to have an abridged day at work. I'm going to try to go... Oh, man, these flies and gnats are, like, really harassing me. Bridge day at work. Gonna hopefully get home by like 11. Eat some quick nom noms. Probably take a shower. Actually, I'm already like sweaty. I'm gonna be sweating even more then. I do need to shave my head, so I'll probably do that. It's time every other day, and then I'll run over to Comic-Con. Hopefully by noon, start a live stream. That's the plan. So hopefully we'll see you in a few hours and not on Monday. And then we'll we'll go from there. And if there's any trouble with the live streaming at Comic-Con, I'm just going to have to turn it off and switch over to recording. Maybe I'll use Speedify and try to do their weird software bonding of T-Mobile and Verizon. I don't think it's going to really work well, but maybe I'll try. Fred, if I forget to tell you, good luck with the dentist. Hopefully it's all routine and nothing exciting is found. If the dentist gets excited, that's not a good sign. If you start seeing dollar signs appear in your dentist's eyes, it's not a good sign. Anyway, have a great rest of the few hours that will be apart if you're joining me on the noonish stream. Some of you, I understand, might be sleeping, especially if you're down under. That sounds like a way you cook your eggs. How would you like your eggs? Down under. Anyway, see who I see later today. And we'll see who we see on Monday. So if I don't see you later, have a great weekend. If I do see you later, have a great few hours. And I'll see you either in a few hours or on Monday or both. I'm rambling, so let's go. Thanks everyone for joining. I appreciate Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you for the lottery, Narelle. Welcome, Jennifer. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. Thanks for the thumbs up. Think about more thumbs up if you want. No pressure. Think about subscribing if you're not subscribing. No pressure. And thanks to the mods. Okay. Sorry, I'm excited. I gotta do this. I gotta get work done. All right, see you soon. Bye, let me do it for you.